Oh yeah, come on now. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I'm taking a ride this morning. I'm on my way to purchase a new Harley Davidson. And I know you're thinking, you, a Harley Davidson? Yep, that's what I'm looking at, is a new street glide standard. What's brought all this about? I know I'll get a lot of questions on this. Well, my plans for this next up and coming riding season, I'm going to be riding out west on a few trips, and I'll be traveling alone. I'll be Arizona, California, Washington. I'm going to be traveling a lot, and I'm going to be by myself. Well, I can do that on the Versys, but the Versys is a great bike. Great bike. I cannot say nothing about how ergonomically perfect that bike is, and how the bike is so easy to do 1,000 miles a day. I did 3 iron butts on that bike this riding season and felt fine at the end of the day. I probably could have went a little further. Why am I getting rid of the Versys? Well, like I said, I'm going to be traveling a long ways this next coming riding season. And the number one reason I'm picking a Harley Davidson is dealer support and parts availability. The dealer network is second to none. And you know, I'm going to have a 2-year unlimited warranty. And within those 2 years, I think I'll cram down my bucket list for all these rides and states and things I want to see before I get to where I'm not physically able to do it. So that's why I chose the Harley. I know Kawasaki parts and other parts are available, but most dealers don't stock even the most simple parts for the bike. Maybe an oil filter or something. When I had the bike in the shop in June, having it worked on, the dealership could have had the bike done in a week. There was just everything from a key to a kit, just a simple, bolt kit for it was either back ordered or not available. And most of the major components on Harley Davidson, if you break down on the road, the dealer will have. Well, I've been watching the market on the SE type Versys that I have. Mine's a 2019. It's the same bike even in 23. But the Versys used, on the used market on them, they're just not very popular. So the value of them, they don't quite hold their value very well because they're not an adventure bike. They're what's called a sport touring bike. But Lord knows you can use it as an adventure bike if you're willing to do it, and I've done it. And I'm getting trade-in for the Versys $300 that I paid for it brand new. I bought that bike this year, or I bought it December 2nd of last year, going in to 22 as a leftover 19. And they pretty much damn near about give me that bike. I paid $11,300 plus tax and title, so it was over $12,000 something out the door. Well, this year, in less than 7-8 months, I've put 3 years worth of riding on it for $300. You know, I know how this trade-in thing works. Trust me, I'm tight. Do I need to be buying a Harley Davidson right now? No. I need to get my head examined. But, you know, there's other things I need other than a new bike. I need a truck. My truck's got a messed up transmission. And I'm driving a $500 Crown Vic. So I could use a nicer car or a better truck. But my priority is, I want that new bike. I'll drive a beater with a heater and ride a nice bike. That's my choice. So, people say, well, you're not really getting a good trade-in for that because they're going to add it to the other end of the bike. Well, I must be missing something because the dealer I'm buying this bike at is selling me this Harley exactly what it says on the website. So this is just a black 22 street line standard. It does not have RDS, it has ABS, and it has the entertainment package. So the bike's $21,495. Freight $750. There's a surcharge of $1,000. There's, I can't remember what the ABS is in the entertainment system. So I'm getting the bike at MRSP. You know, unless there's some hidden money back I don't see. But I've been looking and pricing them out. So with the tax difference, I'm getting the tax credit for my bike, so it's like half the tax. So it's adding up. But that's enough of that, you know. But the thing is, my channel was based on the Kawasaki Versys and the performance and how I enjoyed it. But I'm not ruling out a Versys. I'm gonna get another one, but I'm gonna get one with low miles. I mean, my bike, you know, in another year, if I tried to sell it private party, if I ride it next season like I rode it this season, I'll have over 30,000 miles. So now is the time that I think I can get the most out of it, because if I ride it next season, you know, I'm gonna have to put chainless sprockets on it. It's gonna need, you know, plugs and a lot of other maintenance items. That's normal routine maintenance. I'm not saying that should be done, but these are things, if I could just wipe my hands clean with it, walk away from it, get my new Harley, then I will start watching the market. The SE that I have now, the SE LT, it come out in 19 with the cruise control. I will not have a bike if it does not have the electronic cruise control. I had tried the throttle lock on my 16 Versys, didn't like it. It was not me. So that's the only reason I got rid of that 16, which was the same bike, other than the electronic cruise control and the electronic suspension, was a cruise control. Been shopping my local Harley dealers in the Cincinnati area. All the salesmen, the those I've met, have been excellent, professional, just great at what they do. And one thing, from my opinion, there's an abundance of bikes out there. There's a lot of bikes. The things that's hard to find is your entry-level bikes, like the standards, a Road Glide or Street Glide standard. They're few in between, but they're out there and they're rolling in every day. They're making them every day. So they're out there. I mean, do I think there's a shortage of bikes? No. If this works out, I'll have me a Harley, but I will get me another Versys. But what I'll do, I'll watch the used market and I'm finding them out there now that the winter's on us here, or winter time's here, that I'm finding 2019s up to 22s that's got less than 3,000 miles, priced right. But it takes somebody looking specifically for a Versys to be in the market for one, and I do say that. But they're a great bike. You will see me back on the Versys. Is it?
Oh, the Americans is tall.
Well, there goes an old friend, dear friend. Out with the old, in with the new. That thing should be pretty light. It only weighs like 500 pounds.
I got short legs.
Yeah. That gravel's a little scary, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Man, I hate to see her go, but come on, dolls, get out of there. It's got 7 miles on it.